From knocking out opponents to knocking down healthcare barriers, John Jones just stepped into the most challenging ring yet. The former UFC heavyweight champ is partnering with Power to the Patients, making waves in the healthcare transparency fight. Let's take a look at
Thanks for
that.
joining me today.
Okay.
This next fight for me is a personal one, but it's not just for me. It's for every American who's ever been bullied, robbed, or deceived. It's arguably the most important fight of my career. My next opponent will be the American healthcare system. I'll be joining Power to the Patients to take on hospitals, PBMs, and insurance companies that refuse to show us their prices so that they can overcharge us while raking in enormous profits. We should know that an MRI could cost $600 or $6,000 so that we can avoid overpaying. In America, we shouldn't have to advocate for honesty and accountability in healthcare, but here we are. It's time we all fight for real prices and transparency in healthcare. God bless America and power to the patient.
Yeah, I don't know because I've been looking at comments and stuff saying this is AI. I looked on Google and it seemed legit, but that video, I'm not sure if that was real or not. But like, think about it. This guy escaped poverty in Cameroon, worked in sand mines, and crossed the Mediterranean on a raft to chase his dreams. Now he's throwing punches at a system that keeps Americans guessing about medical costs. Why? Because he knows what it's like to fight against impossible odds. The same warrior who would earn a 10 million payday against Tyson Fury is now fighting for something bigger than himself. Your right to know what you're paying for at the hospitals. True. I believe so because inflated fucking costs, insurance companies just trying to get the dough out of your insurance, even though out of pocket costs probably cost less than what your insurance would provide.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a really good cause, and it's a really big issue in the United States right now. People needing health care, people not going to get help, people not going to the doctor because they simply can't afford it, and it shouldn't be that way.
But John Jones personally experienced healthcare cost confusion after his knee surgery. He's already influenced policy changes in several states, which is great. Takes a figure to actually battle these decisions that everyday Americans are going through, and someone that of a big name is out there advocating for it. But his campaign has reached over 50 million views on social media. That's a big. He's recruited other professional athletes to join the cause. The initiative has already exposed significant price disparities between hospitals.
Absolutely. That's using your platform for good, bringing,
Mm.
you know, putting light on issues that are sometimes too big for the, smaller people that don't have a platform to tackle. So, you're just, excelling the fight and adding fuel to the people to fight against those prices and how they're
Mhm,
essentially price gouging people and making it next to impossible to get adequate care. So,
mhm. And whatever, I don't know any updates on the Luigi thing. We'll probably get into that next week, maybe. But just off of that, people actually got behind a person. Yeah, we condemn that type of violence, but like, yo, it got people talking and got people actually wanting to stand up for these fucking ol- oligarchs type people that just fucking hustle us out of our money and our insurance companies, and we're paying money every month. All these insurance companies, fucking car insurance, health insurance, all these type of insurance, they're overpaying. We're overpaying it, and they still keep bumping the prices up, and we keep eating it. And how are we supposed to survive? But watch how fast hospitals respond when a heavyweight starts asking questions. Yeah, it's about time someone with influence stood up for regular folks. We just mentioned the real knockout will see. We'll be seeing actual price lists. Yes, man, just give us the upfront prices And instead of paying the price that you say, and then there's hidden costs later on down in the month, like, hey, you got to pay this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I paid it off already, and now I have to owe like 2,000, 3,000 more dollars. Like, it's frustrating as fuck.
Absolutely.
Especially and your pet stuff. You mentioned this before, like it's crazy. Insurance, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, at that point, honestly, I actually did cancel the pet insurance because honestly, it was just I was paying them every month and they weren't really doing anything to help. So if I was gonna come out of my pocket, what am I paying you a monthly fee
I mean,
for? You're not helping me in any way.
whatever happens, happens, you know. But just that's just how life really is, and you gotta cut costs in some places. Yeah, I feel you, Jess, on that one. Leave your thoughts on that, guys. What do you think? Prices on John Jones, his background, anything, drop your comments below.